Hello friends, I want to talk about how do you make the good gifts. The season is upon us. I want you to be not just informed, not just educated, but empowered, like capable of being a good gift giver. Why? Because it will change your life. I'm not speaking necessarily as someone who thinks he's very good at it. In fact, I think I'm bad at it by default. That's why I've had to work so hard. So I've got a few tips for you on how to be a great gift giver. The first one is this. You're the gift. You know, I see you out there, each one of you, and you are. I don't care what anybody says, you are the gift. What if you are the biggest gift you can give? Your attention, your curiosity. During the holidays, you may come into contact with your family, with your people, right? Ram Dass has this great bit about, oh, you think you're enlightened? Why don't you go spend a weekend with your parents? What if the biggest gift you can give is your attention, your presence, and I would say very specifically, your curiosity? Okay, if you're gonna meet and be with people in person, or maybe it's just like, hey, reach out to someone you haven't talked to in a while. Right? Like sometimes that feels easy. Maybe that's really hard. I don't know. There's this great article called 36 Questions to Ask to Fall in Love with Someone or something. It's in the New York Times, I think. I'll link to it below at this time code, okay? Swipe a few questions from that. What if the biggest gift that you can give, the most precious, valuable thing that you can give is just your attention, interest, curiosity, just you? For the women in your life, here's a little trick that I saw my grandfather, my uncle, my brother do my whole life. Get them something that smells good. Get the woman or women in your life something that smells good. 2 quick tricks on this, okay? One is just go to the box store like a Nordstrom or Macy's or whatever. I don't know if either of those are still in business. Just go to the counter, find someone who works there that you like, that like reminds you of your mom or your sister or your girlfriend or whatever, right? And just go, hey, can I ask you a question? Can you come help me with some fragrances really quick? I'd just like your opinion on this. The second thing on this is a candle. Get a candle. You know what would be really cool? It's like a candle subscription. It's like, hey, you're gonna get a new candle every month or every quarter or something like that. Get the women in your life something that smells good. Just about everybody else, you can find them something in the category of wellness. We don't live for forever, okay? Kind of macabre, I think. Maybe it's a little dark. I don't know. This could be dark. It's a gift video, right? Why is it so dark? I don't know what you think of when you think of wellness. One of the things that I think of is like even supplements. Supplements can be expensive. You know, everybody needs a good vitamin D. One thing that I've done for some guys in my life is I got a great like oil facial cleanse thing. Use an oil, you rub it in, and you take a damp cloth and you wipe it off. Your face is really clean and it's way less the skin is less strained and stripped than if you're using soap. And then you put on like for anybody's over 40, you get like a plumping serum. My wife got my brother that as a gift one year, and I think it was really meaningful for him. Maybe it's a stretching tool. Maybe it's one of those like neck pillow things that you inflate, something that you lie on the floor and it straightens out your spine or like curves your spine, or maybe I'm weird like that, but I have always loved that kind of stuff. So everybody's gonna die, get him something that makes it less. I don't know if that one connects, but for the men in your life, okay, this is simple actually. I'm gonna tell you 2 things, okay? The first one is my uncle would always give the guys like some weird tech thing that ended up working. Not like a plug-in computer electronic, like a cheap headlamp that I still use to this day, a multi-tool that wasn't even a brand name multi-tool, but we still use it. I still have this one. It's a flashlight. I never end up using it, but I still have it. It was good. They're actually good gifts. I still have it. So the first thing is, it is cool to get some sort of little gadgety kind of thing, as long as it's not too, tchotchke-ish. But the second thing is just go to huckberry.com and find something. Use my link below. There might be a discount. Honestly, you just go there and you're gonna be like, oh, look through a bunch of stuff. Okay, that's like him, that's like him, that's like him. Maybe you need to find the same thing for a few different guys, like some sort of like cool looking watch that isn't too expensive or some sort of, I don't know. I just find that they end up having like a lot of the kinds of things that I'd be like kind of stoked to get. So just use my link. It's in the description at this time code. I'll link to anything that I'm talking about that has a link in the description below. I tend to be pretty good at that. Aspirational ideas, okay? A hobby or an aspiration that they have, okay? Aspirational means something that I want, I'm aspiring to, right? It's something I'm heading towards. Maybe it's like I dream about writing the book. I dream about being an actual outdoorsman or hiking the Camino, or I dream about being better at guitar and actually playing in a band, or I dream about, maybe you haven't been curious enough about them up to now to really understand where their aspirations are. So you can look for what you know about their hobbies. Some of you are already like, bing, turn off the video. You know that you can go and make a little list of everybody in your life and go like, this person's into this person's into that, and then find some gifts in that direction. What is the best gift that I've ever gotten? I've been thinking about this all day. And honestly, the first thing that came to mind is this drawing that my daughter made for me at school, and she gave it to me. It was a turkey. She traced a circle and it was a turkey and it was cool. And now that is by my bed. So that's the first thing that I thought of. Don't discount how special something can be. To that point, how about this one? Okay? Get them a gift that person can do with his or her friend. You have to be involved, like just like an activity. Maybe it's something that's like, hey, let's go stay in Phoenix at this cheap hotel for a weekend and we'll like hike this mountain right in the center of town or whatever, right? Like maybe we'll do it together. Maybe it's just get them something that they can choose to bring a friend with. My brother and I did this for my mom last year, I think, where we got her a spa day for 2. And I just thought that was a really good gift idea. Does that sound lame? I think I did a really good job with that. I loved giving that gift because she loves to hang with her girlfriends. And it's like, oh, go to this thing, and yes, it felt so good to give that. So I think that's the kind of gift that I want to give more of. Maybe it's like tickets to a concert, a gift card to a great restaurant where they live, or one that's like someplace they have to travel to. It's like, oh, you got to get yourself there, but once you're there, you and a buddy are dining on me. Speaking of giving good gift, here is a gift from a fan who wanted to make a painting for my studio. November 11th, 2023, Fort Chase, from Moses. Thanks for inspiring me. I hope I can inspire you. Whoa, look at this thing. This thing feels awesome, actually. I love that I'm gonna get to look at this again and again and again and see different things every time. I really am. Give good gift. Moses. I'll link to Moses' artwork below. It is sick. The best gift ideas do not come when I need to give a gift. I have a little tag here in my digital notebook called Q Gifts. I have kept this list for a long time. When I'm going through my year and something comes to mind, I will just throw it in this little note called Q Gifts. I titled it Q Gifts because that never shows up somewhere. So if I need to find, I just search Q Gift and it's right there. How about this one? Something that you love that they might love too. So this is something that is, you really love this thing. The Manta sleep mask, okay? This thing I really love. When I travel, I tend to take this nowadays because I don't know if there's gonna be like weird lights in the hotel or the Airbnb that I'm staying in. I really love this. I don't know if my mom would use one of these ever, but I love it. I love it. So she might like it too. If you don't, no worries. Finding something in your life that you really love, I'll link to that below. That some of you are like, actually that's a great idea. As I'm thinking of it now, I'm like, this is actually a really solid gift. You know, it's not cost prohibitive, it feels good. You see the utility in that? That's something that I believe in so much here on this channel. When I'm talking about pens, great gift idea. Studio Neat marked 1 $100 pen or $80 pen that has the most satisfying click in the world and is just really, really, really nice. The utility of something in your life. That's something that I believe in. That's why I've made an entire channel and a career out of it. Finding stuff that's worth committing to because it's stuff that keeps its promise to me. something that you really like, have feelings for, and feel connected to might make a good gift for someone else too. And it can be given with that sort of spirit. I don't know if you'll use this, but this is something that I really love. And in case it would be useful to you, this is the best one of this kind of thing. And I want you to have it. And then finally here, okay, just think about what makes them, them. Who are they to you? Write down a name for each of the people you want to be giving gifts to. That in and of itself can A, be overwhelming, and B, help you define what your budgets need to be. But on that same list, next to those names, who is that person to you? What do you think of when you think of them? Try to keep it positive. That's a little nudge. Try to keep it in that like realm of like interest and curiosity, as if you weren't responsible for their life going good or bad in the future. You're just seeing them as a person on a journey, and you if you could resource them with something for their journey, that would be that's all you're looking for. So what's the journey of their life? Like what are they about? What's their interest? What makes them them to you? It's a little bit of a spiritual inquiry, okay? It is. It's a little bit of a spiritual inquiry, and it's one that I want to end this video on because it's magical. If you can, from a big-hearted place, consider them, concern yourself with them right here, right now. Where are they going? What's important about them? What do I want to add more to in their life? What do I want to support in their life that's already there? I just think that is a simple exercise that can help you kick off the holiday stuff. And so that's why I'm making this video, is to give you a few ideas of gift giving stuff so you can get ahead of it. I'm going to be making a gift guide here on this channel, so subscribe. Make sure you get on the email list at matterful.co/free, because I will be sending out the gift guide there as well, and because in the future we'll be doing lots of giveaways, and sometimes you can just get free stuff that you give to them. I'll link below to that 36 questions. I'll link below to the email list so you can get the gift guide delivered to you, and I will link below at this time code. In fact, I'll make it the video at the end of this video to an excellent video that you should definitely watch about how to give good gifts. I think I'll just end it there. I think that's it.